When everything falls apart, something new is being prepared. Have you ever felt like something in your life was slowly falling apart? A relationship changed. A plan stopped working. Something you had built for a long time suddenly began to disappear. And no matter how hard you tried, you couldn't stop it. At times like these, our natural instinct is to hold on, to fix everything, to protect what we have. But the I Ching offers a different kind of wisdom. Sometimes things must fall away, and sometimes letting go is not failure, it is preparation. This is the lesson of Hexagram 23 bow, often translated as splitting apart, stripping away, or dismantling. Today, let's discover what this ancient hexagram teaches us about loss, change, and the quiet preparation for a new beginning. What is Hexagram 23? Hexagram 23 is called bow. The word carries the image of something being stripped away layer by layer. Its structure is simple. 5 yin lines are below and above. Only 1 yang line remains at the top. Imagine a building whose outer layers are gradually being removed. 1 layer disappears, then another, and another, until only the essential structure remains. This is the image of Hexagram 23. It represents a time when something is weakening from the outside. Old structures begin to collapse. Things that once seemed stable may no longer be stable. And the important question is not, how can I stop everything from changing? The deeper question is, what needs to be removed? When things begin to fall apart. We often think that growth means adding something. More knowledge, more money, more relationships, more opportunities. But the I Ching reminds us that growth can also happen through subtraction. Sometimes you don't need another opportunity. You need to remove the wrong one. Sometimes you don't need more information. You need to let go of an old belief. Sometimes you don't need to hold on tighter. You need to release what has already reached its end. Hexagram 23 teaches us that not everything that disappears is a loss. Some things disappear because they have completed their purpose. The danger of resisting change. Imagine an old tree during a powerful storm. Its branches are weak. Its leaves are already falling. But the tree tries to hold everything, every branch, every leaf, every piece of its past. The more it resists, the more fragile it becomes. Human beings can be the same. We sometimes hold on to old habits simply because they are familiar. We stay in situations that no longer help us. We defend ideas that we no longer truly believe. We continue walking down a road simply because we have already traveled so far. But Hexagram 23 asks us to look honestly at what is happening. If something is already falling away, perhaps our task is not to stop it. Perhaps our task is to understand it. Stripping away the unnecessary. There is another important meaning hidden inside Hexagram 23. When the unnecessary layers disappear, the essential becomes easier to see. Think about a sculptor. A sculptor does not create a statue by adding stone forever. Instead, the sculptor removes what does not belong, piece by piece, layer by layer, until the form hidden inside the stone becomes visible. Life can work in the same way. Failure can remove arrogance. Loss can remove attachment. Difficult experiences can remove illusions. And disappointment can reveal what truly matters. What remains after everything unnecessary has been stripped away? That question is at the heart of Hexagram 23. Don't force the situation. But there is an important warning. Hexagram 23 is not a message to destroy everything in your life. It is not telling us to make reckless decisions. Instead, it teaches us to recognize the natural movement of change. When the foundation is weakening, Forcing rapid action may create even more damage. Sometimes the wisest response is to protect what remains. Observe, wait, preserve your strength, and allow the process to unfold. There are times to act, and there are times to endure. A lesson for modern life. Imagine that you've spent years following a particular plan. You worked hard. You invested your time. You built your identity around it. But now, you realize that the plan no longer fits your life. What do? You may feel that changing direction means admitting failure, but it doesn't. Sometimes changing direction means that you have finally understood reality. The question is not, how long have I been doing this? The question is, does this still deserve my energy? Hexagram 23 teaches us not to confuse persistence with wisdom. Holding on is not always strength. Sometimes knowing what to release is the greater strength. The hidden promise of Hexagram 23. At first glance, Hexagram 23 may seem pessimistic. It speaks about decline, loss, dismantling, things coming apart. But there is a deeper message. Nature constantly works through cycles. Leaves fall, branches become bare, winter arrives, and yet, the tree is not dead simply because it has lost its leaves. The period of stripping away can become a period of preparation. Something old is disappearing, so that something new can eventually emerge. This is why Hexagram 23 is not simply about destruction. It is about making space. When you feel like everything is falling apart. If you are currently going through a difficult period, don't immediately assume that your life is moving in the wrong direction. Instead, ask yourself 3 questions. What is naturally coming to an end? What am I holding on to simply because I am afraid to let go? And what is truly essential? These questions can change the way you see loss. Because sometimes, what looks like collapse is actually clarification. Final reflection. Hexagram 23 leaves us with a quiet but powerful lesson. Not everything should be preserved. Not everything should be repaired. And not everything that disappears should be mourned forever. Some things must be stripped away. Some structures must collapse. Some chapters must end. Our task is not always to fight against that process. Sometimes our task is simply to protect what is essential and wait for the right time. Because after the unnecessary has been removed, the essential remains. And from that essential foundation, something new can eventually grow. So the next time something in your life begins to fall apart, pause before you panic. Ask yourself, what is this experience trying to remove? What is worth protecting? And perhaps most importantly, what will remain when everything unnecessary is gone? That may be where your real strength begins. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to explore more timeless wisdom from the Ching and discover how these ancient teachings apply to modern life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me for the next hexagram. Until next time, may you have the wisdom to release what must go, the patience to protect what matters, and the courage to begin again.